So how's Watoto influenced you?
Through the arts, because the arts is what people get informed by what they see in art, especially through movement. So I figured, I was so moved by just what I saw that I was just like, people need to see this and know what Watoto wa Mitaani is.
It really helped me put a face to the problem. Instead of just reading about it in a book without much, I got to see how the boys actually lived and how they dealt with their own environment in a very tough time, I would assume. And I think the scene that most struck me the most is when you film them waking up in the morning, and you just saw the one head pop out, and then you saw about 6 or 7 more boys sleeping on a cardboard box that could have been more than 2 feet wide.
The biggest thing was when I found out why Aliziwan got cut. I mean, he got cut across the face. First thought, I was thinking, all right, these guys are rough, they live on the streets, so yeah, something like that could happen. But later in the film, I find out why he gets cut in the face. His friend, I guess they got in a fight, argument, and the reason he got cut in the face was because of, turns out, sexual stuff that was going on, and they were teasing the other guy, and that's why he got cut in the face. I mean, not only these kids don't have food, they don't go to school. All right, maybe that happens in third world countries, but they're getting sexually abused. That's like prison stuff.
And I don't see how they go through that. I couldn't do it.
They what you call survivors.
They some true survivors. We got survivors in the hood that we look up to, like they out here hustling. They survivors of the street. But them kids, they younger than us, and they done been through more than what we ever been through.
One of the images that really stood out to me was Thomas's foot. I mean, just to see him running around and smiling or happy, and just you have to imagine how painful that has to be, and the fact that it was almost just like he just was still happy, and like all the kids are still smiling. Like just to see them smiling was a thing that stuck out to me. To see them portraying happiness in a situation where you can't imagine how anyone could be smiling in that situation.
What was his name? He went to school.
Azizi.
Yeah, and he was interesting because like the scene where he was. I think somebody was talking about how much it cost for a uniform, and he was calculating. He was going to the pad, and you could see that he was just had a different type of focus than the other kids. Like he was there, but he wasn't there. Like his mind was. He's like, I'm of this. I'm in this, but I'm not of this.
I think a lot of students wonder what kinds of tangible things they can do. That's always the question whenever I see a film like this or go to any of these political talks. And the last question is always, what can we do as students? And I feel like this movie provides an issue for students that they can like latch onto, and they feel like their work can be used, because there was the example of lots of other young people in the film. So I think that kids at Northwestern are really eager to see tangible benefits to the work that they put in. And so if there was a school that they could assist at, or if there were things that they could facilitate in the building of infrastructure, I think students would really like that generally.
Does this make you want to do better in school?
Yeah.
In what ways?
Because they don't have the chance to learn, and I do, so I gotta make the best of it.
Watoto wa mitaani wanateseka kupita kifani, wanakula jalani, wanalala mitaani. Watoto wa mitaani wanateseka